Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to WeLoveMetal.com. We are on the line with Joe Axler of Book of Black Earth. How are you doing today, Joe?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good. Cold Testament, the new album. You guys must be pretty pleased with the response so far.
Yeah, it's been great.
We did a track-by-track review of it because every song, I think, stands on its own. Was it a hard decision on what was going on the album?
I'm sorry?
Was it a hard decision to pick with all the quality of what was going to go on the album?
Song-wise?
Yeah.
No. To pick what was going on, no. We pretty much wrote it for the record, so...
Oh, excellent. Now this is the...
every song that was written was intended to be on the record. So there was there's no plans on cutting anything or having, any throwaways. We just kind of went forward on this one.
Excellent. It definitely turned out well. Now, this is the first album you guys have done without keyboards. Did that change the process at all?
It did a little bit. The keyboards were a lot more prominent in the split. We did the first record with Fall the Bastards and with the first LP, The Feast. On Horoscopus, it was kind of just used as a background, like an eeriness or whatever, but it was kind of phasing its way out. And when our keyboard player left, we just decided to continue on without him and go for a heavier, less trying to be weird sound, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, the new guitar-driven sound, I certainly appreciated it.
Yeah.
Did, the first time you guys listened to this after it was mastered, did you look at each other and say, this is special, this is something special?
Yeah, it was, well, we tracked again, we did all the tracking again with Chris Common, who did Horoscopus as well. He's a good friend of ours. And it sounded great. We sent it, we wrote a letter to Dan Swano, who's a couple of our heroes, the dude.
Yes.
Who's in Bloodbath, he produced a lot of my personal favorite bands. And we wrote to him, and he was into doing the mix and master, and we were all pretty excited. And when we got the final master back from him, we were just floored. He managed to make it just a wall of noise, The dude did a great job. So, yeah, we're very happy with what he did.
Definitely. Now, you guys have been around since about 2003. Has your attitude towards the music changed at all, or is the band different now than it was?
We're older. We're definitely older. Everyone's still pretty gung-ho. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if our attitudes changed about music, then maybe we wouldn't be doing it. But, no, everyone's still... I mean, TJ and I are the only original members, but everyone that we have had join... it's a good thing. We're all ready to do it.
Excellent. Now, I actually had a fan write in and ask that they wanted to know if, because The Feast was such a success for you guys, if you felt any pressure writing this album, any expectations were put on you.
Not really. I mean, we knew this is this is a sophomore record with Prosthetic, and we knew we had to. We put Horoscopus out. That was our first record with them. And I feel like it was good, but we could have done a lot better. So we spent a lot more time writing this record. I felt like maybe the pressure was on to show that we could have done better.
I think you definitely have. I haven't seen a bad review of it yet, and we keep listening to it here, so that usually doesn't happen very often.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, definitely. The another question I had, I mean, you guys, the music's aggressive. It's very straightforward. I mean, it's right in your face. What's it like in the studio? How do you hold that aggressiveness without killing each other?
It's actually pretty mellow in there. We all just kind of take our time. We pretty much have fun doing whatever we're doing. I mean, everyone gets along pretty well,
Good stuff.
The time is actually it's a good time for us to actually hang out without the pressures of tour, and without the pressures of day-to-day grind and work, So I think everyone's pretty stoked to be in the studio.
Cool. I've been listening to a few of the songs on this album, and I'm assuming that some of them are being included in the live show now, are they?
I'm sorry. I'm walking down the street right now. Can you speak up a little bit?
Yeah, no problem, man. Some of the new songs must be included in the live set, are they?
Yeah, it was actually the last the last string of shows we did were the record in its entirety, like first to last song.
Wow, how are you holding up? It must be like running a marathon every night for you, is it?
It's a little harder. The drums are a lot more. They're a lot more, I guess, prominent, or like there's a lot more going on in this record drum-wise.
Definitely.
So it's definitely a workout.
We had another fan question, Joe. They wanted to know what inspires you personally to write and perform, where your inspiration comes from.
Shit. I guess everything. I don't know. I mean, the world is like, our lives are not so exciting, you know? Like, in adult life, basically you get up, you work, maybe you have a little bit of time to do something, and then you go to sleep. And like, music is like, for all of us in the band, it's like the only real release we get. So just kind of inspired by being able to do something fun and get aggression out, you know? Get away from like mundane bullshit in life.
Definitely. Do you think this record's going to put you guys on a different level?
It feels like it. I mean, it seems like we're getting a lot more recognition now with it. There's been a lot of, I mean, I don't want to use the word hype because I feel like hype is not a good thing. No. But all the reviews have been great. We've been getting a lot of really good feedback. People seem to be pretty into it.
Excellent. Just before I let you go, Joe, I got one question we ask a lot of bands.
Okay.
If you had to create your big four of death metal, who would be on that stage?
Oof, big four. You know, I kind of always go, this one is number one, and I know it doesn't qualify as death metal, but Nasum for sure. I never got to see them live, and that's definitely up there as one of my favorite bands for heavy music. Fucking probably Nasum, Bloodbath, Dissection. Shit, this is a really hard question. So only pick four?
Four, yep.
All right. Probably Nasum, Bloodbath, Dissection, and Morbid Angel in its early days.
That's cool, man. Perfect. Well, I want to encourage everybody to run out and pick up Cold Testament, because it is a piece of work. It's definitely up for Album of the Year, an early contender, and I want to thank Joe Axler for doing this, Joe.
Thank you very much.
You take care.
Take it easy.
Bye now.